It's at part 100. We've been at this for 100 parts. Why?
Because it's a long-ass game. Welcome to part 100 of Tales of the Abyss. In the last episode, we killed Arietta.
Ha!
You monster.
I don't care. She annoyed the crap out of me with her Liger, and now they're gone forever.
There's more than one Liger in this world.
That one Liger in general is dead.
But you don't know if it's the same Liger every time.
I don't care. It's dead.
Ah.
So it's okay. So everything is good.
So how'd your fight with Arietta go?
She died in an hour and a minute and a half. She died in a minute and a half.
You monster.
Not even joking.
How is that physically possible?
Not even joking. As soon as the fight started, she died.
That's physically impossible. You can't start the battle and have her be dead.
Well, she died in the first 5 seconds of it.
Okay, that's not the battle. Well, okay, fine. It's close enough to being right at the start. How did you manage that?
All right. Basically, what happened? I had Jade cast Absolute as soon as the fight started, and I went and targeted Arietta because she's going to be doing all the status buffs to everything. So I'm like, yeah, I better get rid of you first. And I went and kept doing my usual Rending Thrust, the Light Spear Cannon combo. And soon, when Jade used Absolute, when he did, here comes Anna's running around like that gun truck from Sonic Adventure 2, and over limit, and just used Final Fury right then and there, and the last hit killed her.
God damn it!
This was all in the span of 5 seconds.
God dang it! How? God.
This was without the Warrior Maiden, by the way.
Oh
Goodness.
God!
Are you alright?
You are OP as hell.
That's not OP. I strategize, okay?
I strategize too. It doesn't mean I win boss battles in 5 seconds.
That was by complete accident.
Anyway, we're back here in Yulia City.
Turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page.
Filbert, what are you doing?
Filbert's a replica.
I was not expecting you to say that.
Filbert's a replica of another Filbert.
Now, as he's walking away, I'm nauseous.
Oh, nauseous.
I'm nauseous.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Order of Lorelai's here. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
Happening a lot recently. People who have died just show up with no
I completely forgot that Filbert was kind of OCD on that show.
He really was.
At their own funerals.
That was back before I knew OCD. That was before I knew what OCD even was.
I know.
In fact, a lot of things in Rocko's Modern Life really went over my head. I should rewatch that show sometime.
Yeah, there's one time where Rocco gets hired to be a phone sex operator.
That's like his entire job for half of the show.
No, it's not. Half the show, he doesn't even have a job.
More and more people are learning that living creatures are being replicated.
No, he's like a construction worker.
Oh,
or
that's
something.
right. That's right. He does
Some people think
construction.
that their loved ones died because a replica
He always
of them
he's like
was created.
And
he was like
that's why he has a
stupidly
jackhammer.
he was like stupidly fascinated by
Maybe some
jackhammers.
did, but a lot of replicas are just
And there was like
innocent
this
victims.
entire organization of jackhammer
These
users,
newborn
and
replicas can't
it was
see
weird.
It was weird. Then there's Heifer who just
That
moves-
entire show is weird, but it was
There's
hilariously
Heifer
weird.
who's clearly adopted, but the show goes out of its way to make sure you
There
don't
aren't
know
many
that.
places safe from monsters. They have nowhere else to go.
Even though
Well,
it's
there was
right
an
in front of
entire
your
episode
face.
based on the fact that
But
they
it's not like we have infinite resources.
explain
We're
that
in just as
Heifer's
bad a bind
adopted.
as they
Even
are.
though it's right in front of their faces.
Apparently there's an issue with there being a lot of replicas here now.
The numbers are piling up. I kind of want to view this as how the Smash Ballot works. Every time the Smash Ballot is made, there's a replica of of the person who there's like a replica of who that person voted for.
No, I'm just thinking, if people don't want to talk about clones, I'm just going to call every clone character a replica character.
Clone Wars.
It at least sounds more dignified.
Clone Wars.
Ike is a replica of Marth. Or Lucina's a replica of Marth.
What? No, Roy's replica of Marth.
So well, see, and that makes more sense than there being more clones. Roy and Lucina are replicas of Marth. And apparently Cloud just has all the similar movesets of Ike.
No, he's the original Ike.
Hey, they show in the direct, Omni-Slash is basically Great Aether.
Oh, they didn't even try to hide that. There's a reason they had Ike be the victim of that.
Nah, they just wanted to reference the whole Cloud killing Sephiroth scene.
Even though Ike looks nothing like Sephiroth.
That's the closest thing they're gonna get!
If anything, Martha would be more subtle.
No, the only reason they use Ike is because he has a big-ass sword.
Well, Sephiroth didn't have a big-ass sword.
A much bigger sword than the Falcon.
Sephiroth didn't have a big-ass sword either. At least not in width.
Anyway, we gotta go talk to Teodoro about all the crap that Mose just said. Because despite the fact that the world should be smart enough to realize that Mose is an asshole, most of the world doesn't realize that Mose is an asshole.
That guy should be an asshole. He's totally not an asshole. Yeah, he's totally an asshole. No, he's not an asshole. That asshole is an asshole.
No, the fact that Mose is forcing people to use the score again, when it's clearly not because of the score that bad stuff's happening, is kind of a problem. Oh, that's not going to be good.
Dole.
Yes, I'll head to Darth shortly.
Unless you've managed to change your mind in the past 3 months.
The summit can now finally begin.
Or no, it's only been a month since then. Never mind. I keep forgetting how much time passes in this game. Anyway, now that we've talked to Teodoro,
Yay! I
we gotta talk to all the other world leaders to start, having a discussion.
Yay! I fell asleep throughout the entire thing.
Oh great, now there's replicas everywhere. That's not gonna be good.
Spies! Photos! Oh wait. Oh wait, these are the guys from the Isle of Ferris, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Well, where else were they gonna go?
What are replicas doing in a place like
They
this?
live on the Isle of Ferris.
Looks like we should see what's going on in the city before seeing
They wouldn't last very long. There's no food on that island.
So what? They have a floating island. They just parked it. They just use it like a boat.
Replicas. These replicas have like no conscience of what they're doing. They just kind of wander around.
Ow, my head itches.
What the hell? Who are you? Don't come any closer.
Fucking slap.
God damn it.
Hey, that thing's a monster. Don't get near it.
How is it a monster? What are you talking about?
That's my buddy who died 2 weeks ago on his way back from getting his score reading. No, my buddy's dead.
Gee, I wonder why people who get their scores read start dying. Fuck you, Mose.
Shifty eyes.
Calm down.
Mose, you bastard.
Fine. He's
Telling you, Mose is a much worse villain than Van in this game.
I know I'm a guy that's I know I'm the last guy that's called somebody a freak, but that guy is a freak.
the Tower of Rem.
And nobody knows what I'm talking
I know
about.
you're referencing something from saying that, but I'm not sure what.
You'll see. You'll see. You'll understand.
Oh yeah.
It's from one of the parts of that.
This is when all the replicas start sounding like zombies, and it gets kind of creepy.
By the way, it was a quote from the It was a quote from that. It was a quote from that play. From that game.
Is that even possible?
Oh right.
Supposedly it was a
Oh.
radical idea, even at the time.
What was with the bug-eyed Luke?
They
Jeez.
couldn't do it in the Dawn Age. It's just a
Is it
dream.
bleh?
We can barely fly.
So these replicas
Oh, it's because he was
are
freaking out about the.
through that tower?
He was freaking out about the Tower of Rem is supposed to be something that was in the cliff off, but now it's not. So
When they were created. It's unlikely, but not impossible.
We're not reaching any conclusions here. Let's stop for now and go see the king.
You're right.
that's a good idea. Even though we should probably go deal with that Tower of Rem that they're mentioning.
Later.
I hope it's not like the Tower of Babel. Oh God.
Later.
You remember watching SGB do that tower, don't you?
I remember my own run of Tower of Babel.
In Final Fantasy IV?
Was it oh, no, different game. I'm thinking of something else.
From the new order of Lorelei.
I know they use that name in a lot. I know they use that name for a lot of dungeons and RPGs.
Not sit by and be smothered by the miasma.
Okay,
I was
yeah, this
specifically
this
referencing
scene,
Final Fantasy IV
this scene is
because, ugh.
this scene is completely different than the 3DS version. Actually, there is not as many people there, and and also the camera is also much closer to the screen.
Everyone, just calm down. Cease this at once.
Again, the screen size probably messes with things.
Yeah, I'm just saying that
Natalia.
I'm just saying this scene is completely different than the 3DS version.
I can
they have the same,
I can believe
they have
that.
the same lines, but there's not as many people there.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Like literally half of that group is on the 3DS version.
Natalia, I have nothing against you in particular, but your parents gave you the longest frickin' name in the world.
At this rate, we're all done
I
for.
wonder if she ever gets tongue-tied saying it.
We are aware of the situation and are doing everything we can to stop the miasma.
Think about that for a second. That'd be a stupid tongue twister.
Well, I can say the name, no problem.
Saying it 5 times fast? No.
Natalia, Luza,
No,
Kamaska,
no,
Lambelir.
no.
No, I'm not going to do it 5 times because that would get repetitive.
Yeah, I agree.
The appearance of Eldritch has caused several islands
I agree.
in the
Don't do
center
that.
of the ocean to disappear.
I won't.
Good. So we're in agreement that Natalia is a boring character and must be forgotten.
And you along with it.
Now, when did I ever say that?
Just now.
That can't be.
Shift the ice.
No, I didn't.
Shift the ice.
You all know better by now.
You said it, not me.
Alright, fine.
Yulia's score never predicted that
Hey, even you admitted she's gotten better since the first time you've met her.
If
so.
by better you mean boring, then yes.
You even said you'd rather have a boring character than an annoying character.
I know. I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying that. And then
I know.
she got.
No, it's
I'm just
fine.
saying.
You can make fun of Natalia all you want.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't care.
I'm just saying. She got better. If by better you mean boring.
It's one step up.
One step forward, one step back.
Princess Natalia.
Then she'd go back to annoying again.
Oh wait.
As long as the miasma
One
goes
step
away,
forward,
we
and then
have no
trips.
complaints with His Majesty's rule.
The miasma has already killed
Ah, taking lessons from Colette, I see.
Not that kind of trip.
These weird
Okay.
human things just hang around and root through our property.
Like a groundhog.
We just want to live a normal, peaceful life.
And then they all.
Groundhog.
And now we go over. Yeah, again, that group was literally split in half in the 3DS version. Like literally, the entire
Just
right
as
side was not there.
Once they calm down and get a grip on the situation.
Eh.
It's fine. It's fine.
Now, see, Luke is getting slightly better. Now he's getting mad. He's not getting depressed.
Eh.
I mean, it's not any better, but at least it's not him moping about it.
Mope, 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 mope.
It's just him getting angry because he's like, you know what? Screw this.
Whoa!
Man, even being inside buildings, it's all purple. What the heck is wrong with the world now?
It's just a. What if it's just one giant purple spotlight?
Damn it, Mose! Why can't we just fly up to Aldrin and kick his ass?
We don't know where Aldrin is.
That's true.
Dole. We should do something.
Well, we're gonna do something.
We should.
First off, we gotta go talk to the world leaders and let them know that Moses is a douchebag.
I'm pretty sure they figured that out by now.
Pretty sure the entire world knows that.
You sure about that?
The only people that are gonna do anything about it are the leaders because they're not stupid.
Are you sure about that?
You're gonna find out in about 2 seconds.
We're looking into that
Are
now.
you sure about that?
Well, at the moment, we can't openly cross him.
Why not? He's just a fat bastard. Let's just go kill him.
We don't know where he is. Well, we can't even get. Well, we also can't even get inside.
See, Engelbert, even Engelbert's just like, no, we're not going to give in to Mose. We just know that it's too. We just know that a bunch of people actually are. So going up to fight him right now would be a really stupid idea.
Dole.
A small riot broke out when a replica went to his own funeral. Several people died. And there's the matter of feeding them all. These replicas are such a headache. Ah, Luke, I'm not talking about you.
You're my
Let it
favorite
upset
replica.
you.
I'm ignoring you.
Your Majesty,
Shut up.
we work on an allied response with the
That's basically what it is.
That sounds more like something that Duke Faber would say, not Engelbert.
Yeah, I know, but that kind of sounds like what it's insisting.
All sides have agreed to
I know. No, see, the thing is, Engelbert's always been kind of nice to Luke. It's his dad that's been the jerk.
I'm proud of you.
Because Namco likes to do that,
Yeah.
like having the neglected father bullshit.
All three powers can agree on how the score is to be handled.
Granted, it's not nearly as extreme as it is
I
in
also
Grace's
intend to
F,
propose
but it's
taking
still
joint
there.
military
Somewhat.
action against the new order of Lorelei.
And for the record, I understand why it is that way in Grace's F. It just didn't need to drag out as much as it did.
Ah,
That said, any direct
That's all
attack
I'm gonna
on
say about it.
is precluded
Yeah.
by the planet storm.
Yes, another.
You know, the way that text box was up, now that you told me, now that you made me realize there's a Pac-Man on Jade's belt, it made it look like Pac-Man was talking.
It's better than it was.
Waka Waka. Waka
Shut
Waka
up.
King.
Place called the Tower
Waka
of
Waka.
Land.
I really need to buy
Many
a
have
new
already
belt.
left,
Waka Waka King.
but between
Waka
clashes
waka.
with the citizens and the stress on the economy, they caused quite.
It could be like Fozzie. Waka Waka wants to hear a funny
There
ass
were enough
joke.
of them for an entire country, and the
Waka
majority
waka.
didn't speak a word. Some people tried to snatch up replicas for untoward purposes.
So there really is no place for replicas.
These problems only arose from a lack of preparedness
Right,
in
so-
infrastructure.
It's also an emotional matter for many.
Like we could have
Replicas are
expected
identical
there to
copies of
be
the originals.
hundreds of replicas.
Seriously.
I understand you're trying to calm Luke down, but you couldn't have. Luke shouldn't be getting angry either because nobody could have anticipated this happening.
Yeah.
And you all should wait
Except
until
for Van
until
and
things are
Mose because
settled
they're the
down.
ones doing it.
You're being a dummy.
Please
Oh.
allow me to participate.
God.
Very well.
I mean, technically Van's behind this, but it's
Natalia,
like we
we're
just
all
don't know where he is.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, we also have a report concerning that other issue.
Oh, right.
Come to my chambers later.
To my chambers. We need to say something.
Talk to me about it later. Make sure she's not
Chip
around.
the eyes.
But for once, that's actually, for once saying that's actually kind of relevant. It's like, Father, is there something you're not telling me? Maybe.
Oh. Why?
What do you mean,
I
why?
don't know. Sorry, I wasn't listening for a second. I was just imagining a Natalia that looked like Largo.
Oh, God!
And I imagine she'd be quite the character.
Yeah.
Make a good logo.
I don't know why everyone looks sad when they say that.
Rawr.
Oh, God. Maybe she'd end up looking like Nala from The Lion King. I don't know.
Roar.
That's the only other lion I can think of.
Nah. Anyways, indeed.
Good thing Engelbert's room is right over
The
here.
good thing is just it's just upstairs and to the left.
Pretty much. So now Natalia's backstory is going to come full circle.
Really is Natalia's true
Riveting.
father.
Yes, sir. There's no doubt.
Hey, at least it gives backstory on Largo.
That child could very well be
Out of all the characters in her game, at least Largo has some backstory.
Oh, would you stop it?
I'm just quoting what you said.
Yeah. Knowing
I'm
the truth doesn't
I'm saying that because I like the idea that I like the fact that Namco gives character development to all their characters, not just the main ones.
I'm just saying, the way you said
And
it.
also just
I was sad.
and also I like to point out that just now we finally get a
I'd
full
already begun to get a
clear
sense that I
image
wasn't
of
really
what
myself.
the queen looks like, just so that we can hit home the fact that it's not really Natalia's
I've
mom.
just given up.
Why does the queen look like Tyr?
I know her case is completely different.
Look like what?
Why does the queen look like Tyr except not as much hair?
I don't know. I think they were just trying to make her look like Natalia, just with brown hair instead of blonde
Yeah,
hair.
she looks more like Tyr to me. Just,
I
without
can
the,
understand
without
why.
the hair and eye thing.
I can understand why you'd think that.
It's
I just find
jarring.
I just find it funny that just now they finally give you a clear image of that painting just to hit home that it's not actually her mom.
Hey, it's like, hey, remember that thing we just talked about? Here's what, in case you didn't realize.
It's like, hey, you remember that thing that Mose was talking about? You remember how that picture suspiciously looked super blurry? Let's clear it up now.
By the way, LOL.
I'll use this time to go to Malkuth to suggest the Emperor settle on a policy.
Okay, let's come with, right? We're gonna come with you, right?
I'll be borrowing the Albiol.
Shit.
You know, I can kind of imagine it being kind of like on the Final Fantasy bridge. Hey, Natalia, remember when your mom died from mysterious circumstances? Oh wait, that was Mose. Never mind.
Luke,
Bye.
what's wrong?
Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if Mose was the reason that she died. That guy's that much of a jackass.
Hey, Luke, remember that time when remember that time when Duke Prophet killed Guy's family? Oh wait, you do.
Ash,
Never mind.
we're in.
Aww.
Damn, first you put your voice in my head, now you're looking for
Ash, come on now.
Too soon.
Come on.
I'll be back in the manor. If you want to come see me there.
Wow, that fits even better than I thought. That's just sad.
I want to go back to my home. Fine, do what you want.
You mean my home?
Hey, Ash,
What did Ash
remember that time someone stole your identity and your family? Oh, wait,
I told him
that
we'd
was
be
me. Never mind.
The manor?
Hey Luke, remember that time I kicked your ass in Yulia City?
It's better this way.
Here's a reminder.
Shut up. Shut up, I wasn't ready for that.
Remember that time I kicked your ass in Yulia City? In due time, I'll give you a reminder.
Next time it'll be different.
No, next time will be a reminder.
You monster. Hey, it's not like you fared any better.
I didn't even try.
I was about to say, it's not like you tried that hard.
All I did was,
I only tried because it is possible to win that fight. I was hoping I could show it off in this playthrough, but unfortunately, no. If I was doing a New Game Plus, I would have no trouble whatsoever, but oh well.
hey Ennis, how's your BFF Realmmaster Guardian going?
Would you stop it already?
Too soon.
God dang it. Dang it, Zach.
No, I'm just being straight up Gamma at this point. Or Omega, sorry.
Return.
Okay.
I'm just being full on Omega at this point.
I couldn't make
Like,
contact.
dang it, Zach.
It must be
Who
trapped
the heck is
inside
Zach?
the man, unable
You don't want to know.
communicate. So your search for the Jewel of Lorelei is
Still at
still
large.
ongoing. But we do know that Lorelei passed.
Dang it, Ash! You had literally one job.
If you didn't
He's
pick it
got
up,
a
it
really
could still be
he's got a
somewhere
really
around
bad
this
metal
farm.
detector, and he needs to
You
update it.
searched them, didn't you, Ash? What? Did you miss one?
What, did he get his metal detector from Gumshoe?
I'm not an idiot.
Yes.
You have me confused with someone
Damn
else
it!
here.
I'm not an idiot, says the guy who doesn't know what a doesn't know what a mushroom looks like.
You should have found it.
If we don't
Just
get
saying.
Ritual, things play right into
I know. Like, that doesn't count. That's an optional side quest,
People are
you
leaning towards the
drut.
new order of
Totally
Lorelei.
counts.
Optional side quest.
Totally counts.
Shut up.
The light of the sacred flame shall approach a
This really should be in
curiosity
black
of
and
our
white.
machines, seeking a way to purify
Well,
the
monochrome's
taint.
close enough.
This isn't monochrome.
Wait, monochrome would be black and white. What am I talking about?
Monochrome is black and white, dude.
I realized that after I said
I'm just
that.
saying that it looks jarring if it's not a different color, and it's supposed to be in memory. It looks jarring if it's not a different color.
I know.
And it's the same way in the 3DS version, and it kind of bothers me.
What if the miasma could be neutralized through a hyperresonance?
Shrug.
What are you talking about? That's impossible.
No,
Not
it's
if you
only
have the
it's
sword of
no, that's
Lorelei.
it's
It would cost
no,
someone
it's
their life,
impossible
but-
brew. Get it right.
Luke, what are you talking about?
That's the first time I've heard anything like that.
Well, that's because it's the first time that
So?
Luke's ever said
You
anything.
see
Guy!
Lorelei for us?
Ugh!
I'm
Every
saying-
time, Namco. Every time you put an ellipsis over Guy, you're implying that he knows something already, and you're not letting him say anything. Stop that!
And note to self that
If I could make
Man,
up
now
for
I'm
it,
starting to turn into you, where it's
I'd
little
apologize
things
as much
do
as
start to
it's
frustrate me because I notice it
hey,
now.
we haven't seen
If
this
my
since the
guy
start of the
could bring
freaking
back
game.
our youth, then I'd be
Ugh.
sorry.
It's been a long freaking time. At least it's relevant, damn it.
Ugh.
It's a flashback. It shouldn't count to pissing you off.
It'd just still be black and white.
I don't want to die any more than anyone else. Huh, of course you don't. I'm not ready to die yet either.
Fucker.
But wait! This little chat is over.
Ugh. Ash, your tsundere is showing immensely.
I'm not done talking. Just give me 5 more minutes. Let go of me.
Oh, would you
Come on,
stop?
throw him out, Ash.
Fucker.
Fine.
God damn it.
Ash has joined the party for a whole 2 seconds. Just put that as a subtitle. Ash has joined the party for 2 seconds.
Or I'll put like a counter in the top corner or something and see how long he stayed in there.
1, 2, 3,
Well, it's already been more
4,
than 3 seconds. So.
5, 6, 7,
What?
8,
5,
9,
4,
10,
3,
11,
2,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Stop.
no, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
And now everyone's getting
26,
mad at Luke again.
27, 28,
God
29,
dang it, he's actually
30.
counting it.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40,
Oh my god.
41, 42, 43,
43,
44,
44.
45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 1 minute.
Luke,
1 minute and 2.
Jesus
1
Christ,
minute
he's
and
actually
3.
right.
It took us 1 full
Ash has
minute.
joined the party for a whole minute.
And after this cutscene, he's
Real
gone.
Luke home. You bastard. What are you planning? We'll be waiting in the courtyard.
5, minute 6, minute 7, and he's gone.
it's really you, isn't it, Luke?
You already counted.
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
It's good
It
to
took a
see you
full
again.
minute, and he's out of the party again.
So you've been with the Oracle Knights?
Yes,
You dickbag.
You've grown up, Luke.
Father.
You're kind of a shitty son with those stats.
Oh, would you stop it?
I get it. You want Ash
You
to
are
beat up
such a
the
jerk
kids.
sometimes.
I'm just saying.
Luke, are you okay with this? The thought of Ash coming here always made you...
Terrified. It still does. But I'm just...
Not this again.
There we go again.
If I'm going to get told I'm not needed, I'd rather hear it sooner than...
I
Stop
blame...
it, Luke.
And guys like,
Guy?
shut the fuck up.
I thought something was up with you. You've got this stupid idea about killing yourself to stop the miasma, don't you?
You dumbass.
Luke, don't be an idiot.
You keep telling yourself you're just a worthless replica imposter. You keep worrying that you'll be told you're unnecessary. What does that even mean?
I've been asking myself
That's a
ever
very
since
good
I
question.
found out I'm a replica. Why was I born? Who am I? Why am I alive?
To make the
I
most
have no right
awesome
to
pizza
exist.
to
No replica
existence.
does.
I've heard enough.
So have I.
Oh, God.
You're
Man,
making me look.
Man,
Is
look.
it, no, it's like this.
Never coming back.
It's like I've had enough. So am I. You're starting to sound like me.
Get over
Seriously.
the superiority complex before you go proposing anything stupid. You're infuriating.
says the Sundere. Right, you know you effed up when the Sundere is talking
Let's get
talking
some
back to
rest.
you
You've got to be tired.
in a serious tone, for the record.
Yeah.
to Luke's credit, he is kind of depressed right now.
2 minutes.
There you go.
It took a
What
whole
was
2.
even the point?
It took 2 minutes when Ash joined the party, and then Ash joined the party for a whole 2 minutes and is gone again.
It's true that we'd lose the limitless energy provided by phone power.
Sigh.
Anyway,
No, not anyway.
But what good is maintaining the planet storm if all of humanity is lost?
isn't
The
the
score
planet
is
storm
no
the
longer
reason
our
why
time.
humanity's
The
kind of
time has
dying
come
right
to shape
now?
the
I thought that was
future
the whole
by our
point.
I
own
think.
wills.
I'm just as confused as you guys are.
No, pretty much the entire world knows about Mose now because he kind of yelled at
Most
everybody.
phone tech and phonic arts would be lost if the planet storm were gone. But not all phonons would disappear.
It better not.
We simply have to develop
How
a way
am I
make
supposed to
use
be
of those
awesome
limited
without him?
phonon resources, correct?
Why worry about future inconveniences when we may not
Well,
have a future
considering
at all?
phonons are basically this game's
I agree
mana,
that
you can't
stopping the
really
planet
live
storm
without
is
it.
the logical solution.
They never flat out say it, but it may as well be the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, it took a full minute, and Ash is gone from the party.
Good news. We've agreed to stop the planet storm.
You just don't like Ash.
I don't know a single person who does.
Now we should head to Doth for the
Touche.
formal summit.
No, the people that
Their
like him are people that
Majesties
just like
have
Yuri
sailed for Doth
Lowenthal in
already.
general.
Yeah,
Or
but
just
we're
easily,
taking the outfield.
or just,
We'll
or
probably
as,
pass them
or
along the
those
way.
who are easily smitten by the Sundere
Okay.
types.
Let's go.
I'm still chalking it up to Yuri Lowenthal.
That too.
Anyways, now that Luke's gotten over his inferiority complex, kind of, after being yelled at by everybody,
All it takes is a good kick in the schnoz.
we gotta go figure out what to do about Mose, since he's kind of deciding to rule the world by using the score and whatnot.
The phone master, it doesn't do well. It doesn't do any good.
No, it
No.
doesn't.
The douche. Douche master mode.
Seems like a very lackluster 100th episode.
Douche man. Now we gotta go off against Douche Master. That's his new name now.
Sounds good to me.